Right. So when it comes to this legal profession, you have two entrance exams happening in Sri Lanka. Okay. One is known as the law entrance examination. Other one is the LLB entrance examination. Law entrance is held by Sri Lanka Law College. LLB entrance is held by Open University of Sri Lanka. I believe you are aware that if you pass law entrance, you go directly to law college and you get to complete your attorney at law. That means you are a lawyer. If you go to Open University, you get an LLB, you get a law degree, which means then you can go to law college direct with your LLB and complete your attorneys and be a lawyer. That's clear, right? Okay. So, why is it important to know that there's two like this? Both examinations have the same exact structure. So if you are getting ready for one, might as well apply for the other one and also try that also. Because in case if you don't get through one, you should be able to get through the other. Right? Ideally, this is law entrance examination is held somewhere in November. They'll be calling application soon. They normally hold the LLB entrance examination somewhere in January or February. By that time, you get the results of law entrance in law college. If you haven't ordered, then make sure you don't waste the opportunity. Try the LLB entrance as well. Okay. Now, for you to go to law college, you need 2 C passes for English and Single and Tamil, Single or Tamil, first language. And you need 2 C's and an S minimum for A-levels. To Open University, they simply check whether you have 3 S's, 3 S passes. Okay. Anyways, you should attempt both because when it comes to both these papers, when it comes to both these examinations, there are 4 papers. You have the general knowledge paper, you have the IQ paper, English paper, and Single or Tamil. Okay. Now, back in the day, I think I explained this to you the first day when you joined. So back in the day, the rule was that you have to do one of these, either your first language paper or the English paper, right? And you have to do the GK and IQ papers in the opposite medium. If you did your first language paper for language, you have to do the GK and IQ in English. If you do the English language paper, you have to do the GK and IQ in your first language. That's how it used to be. But now there's a bit of an issue with people lacking bilingual. Right? They don't speak, either they speak English well and they are bad at their first language, or they speak their first language well and they are struggling with their English. So because of that, they said you have to do both. Now you have to do the English paper and the first language paper both. Right? But here's the catch. Back in the day, when you had to, when the previous rule was there, the ranking to law college or LLB was done with the entire total. Right? They calculate how much you have for GK, how much you have for IQ, and how much you have for the language paper. The total. You get the rank based on the total. But now they have changed. Now, English, you have to do English and Single both, or English and Tamil both. But these 2 papers are not added to your rank. Your rank is purely decided on how much you score for your general knowledge and IQ papers. Right? Comes down to how much you score for general knowledge and IQ. So if you are a little slow in English, or if you are a little slow in Tamil or Sinhala, you don't have to work. Right? That's why even in my class, the GK and IQ would be the priority. You have to pass these 2. Right? Now the pass is the same structure in Open University and law college. In law college, the pass mark is 50. As long as you can pass 50 for English and 50 for Sinhala and or Tamil, you are through. That means you are eligible. If you score less than 50 for one of these papers, you are ineligible. Right? Just have to pass this. And they'll see how much you have for GK and IQ, the total. Based on that total, they do the ranking. Okay. Remember in A levels, you have the common general test. You just have to score 30, right? As long as you have 30, you are eligible. It wasn't counted for your Z score. Right? So that's how it is. We still don't have a clear idea on this. That's why people worry so much about English and first language papers. Using A levels, you don't care about the common general test, right? As long as you can get 30 marks, you are focusing on the 3 main subjects, right? Because you know that's why you get Z score. People haven't really got the grasp of this yet. So people are equally worrying about all 4 papers. No, you don't have to. This is like the common general one. Right now, I doubt you have a problem with English paper anyway, because you are doing in English medium. So I guess the tricky part is the Tamil paper. But that also just 50 marks would do. Try a few papers, you understand the pattern. That is not a worry. But GK and IQ, everything depends on that. Right? IQ also, IQ is up to you. I mean, I can do 1 million IQ questions here, but you will get new IQ questions in the paper. I can get you to get used to how to do things. But like, IQ is IQ. So you have to use your IQ to get through. I can polish your skills, but it comes down to that. So general knowledge is that one area I can somewhat give you an idea what sort of questions come. Right? So we'll focus on IQ and GK, but have the clear understanding. But if you are doing LLB entrance, it's even easier because the pass mark is 30. As long as you pass 30 for these 2 papers, comes down to GK and IQ. Okay. Right.